Hello students, I am Professor R.A. Hatigine from Computer Science and Engineering Department. You are completed your first year Computer Science and Engineering Department and you are going to learn the second year. In second year, which are the subjects you are going to learn and what are the importance of that subjects and how the curriculum will be. That we will be going to discuss today. Okay, as per the MSBT, that is Maharashtra State Board of Technical Education, Mumbai, it is going to set the curriculum for second year students. And in second year, you are having a 2 semester, first semester, second semester. That is called as a third semester and fourth semester of diploma. Now we are going to discuss the third semester syllabus. As we know, the second year is called as a core beginning of your computer engineering, because in first year, that is second semester, you are having some of the introductory part of a computer engineering, that is called as the CPH. Second subject is a PIC and last one is a WPD. In these three subjects, you learn about how the computer will be, what are the parts of computer, how that will be executed, what are the importance of that computer parts, and what is the working of that parts. This comes under your CPH subject. Second subject, PIC. PIC is most important subject in our computer engineering future, because PIC is totally based on your C language. This is the beginning of your programming, so that you have to go ahead and you have to learn that C and next generations of languages. Because of this, you have to consider, you have to learn, you have to go with your basic knowledge of a PIC. Next is WPD. In WPD, you are having a HTML language, so that you can design a page which will be displayed in a computer. Easily you can design your page and you can display anywhere. You learn about it. Okay, go ahead of this one. In second year, you have to learn 5 subjects. As per the MSBT, they are giving a curriculum of these subjects. Okay, first one is a OOP. It is an abbreviation of that subject, OOP. It is known as Object Oriented Programming using C++. The course code of this subject is 22316. Next subject is DSU, Data Structure using C. Course code is 22317. Next subject is CGR. It is Computer Graphics and course code is 22318. Next subject is DMS, Database Management System, 22319. And last subject is DTE, Digital Techniques, 22320. It is a course code. Okay, it is having a teaching plan. Each subject is having their own lecture plan, own tutorial plan, and own practical plans. And these 5 subjects are having the same weightage of marks, that is 150 marks for each subject. Total you have to go for 750 marks. 5 into 150. Okay, let's talk about teaching scheme. What is a teaching scheme? First, OOP. OOP is having 3 lectures in a week. In single week, you have to attend 3 lectures. Then you have to attend 2 hours tutorials. Next, a single term weekly, one student have to attend a practical session of 2 hours, means single turn of practical. Next, DSU, It is having a 3 lectures in a week and single turn of practical in a week. Next, computer graphics, that is CJR. It is having a 3 lectures in a week and a single turn of practical in a week. Next, database management system. It is having a 4 lectures in a week and 2 hours tutorials in a week and practical session, single session practical. Next one is a digital techniques. It is also having a 4 lectures in a week and 2 hours single turn practical session. Total, this will be the teaching scheme of all your subjects. This way previously told you that each subject is having a weightage of 150 marks. That 150 marks will be divided into 2 parts. First part is theory, second part is practical. What is first part practical? Theory. Theory is having a 100 marks weightage and practical is having a 50 marks weightage. That 100 marks weightage of theory will be divided into 2 parts. First is end semester examination and second one is a PA, progressive assessment. That 70 marks is given or you have to attend, you have to go for your theory exam which is having a weightage of 70 marks. Is this 70 marks exam will be written exam and that exam will having the 3 hours duration. Next, the progressive assessment. Progressive assessment having a maximum marks of 30 and the 30 marks will be divided into 2 groups. First one is your unit test assessment marks, unit test 1 plus unit test 2, that will be assessed and that will be considered in 30 marks. It is having a weightage of 20 marks. Means first test and second test which will be combined and you have to consider the 20 marks. Out of 20 marks you can get the maximum marks. Next, that remaining 10 marks will be processed or given you as per your micro project assessment. Total 30 marks and 70 plus 30 it is combined as a 100 marks. In theory paper, you have to score at least 28 marks to pass in that subject. Next is practical sessions, which will having a weightage of 50 marks. Okay, that 50 marks will be divided into also 2 groups, that is EAC and PA, that is progressive assessment. What is EAC? EAC is nothing but an end semester examination and PA is a progressive assessment. The end semester examination will be conducted on either external examiner will be there or internal examiner will be there. For your 5 subjects, there are 3 externals and 2 internals assessment. First of all, we will going to consider the internal assessment. OOP and CJR, these 2 subjects are having a internal assessment, and DSU, DMS and DTE are having a external assessment. And out of 25 you have to score a 10 marks, minimum 10 marks. Next, progressive assessment. Progressive assessment is your regular checking of your manuals and that will be considered as a 25 marks, and that 25 marks, out of 25 marks minimum you have to score a 10 marks, and that EAC 25 marks and PA 25 marks that will be combined as a 50 marks, and the 150 marks will be considered out of 100, that is theory marks, and out of practical 50 marks, combinedly 150 marks will be given to you. Okay, let's discuss how that subjects are and what are the importance of that subjects. You learn previous class, you learn about C. What is C? C is the beginning of your programming. You are learned what is the data types, how that will be work, how that will be defined, how that will be assigned, and how the simple programs will be executed. Next, the next step of programming language you have to learn in this semester, that is OOP, Object Oriented Programming using C++. It is also called as a C++. You have to go for the next generation, next level of programming language. In this, in previous class in a C, you are not able to access the values or the variables or the data which will be processed in a single method. Out of that method, you cannot access that variables. For this purpose, the next generation comes, next language comes. In this language, the interface and inheritance, these are the two inheritance comes. The inheritance is given you to access the variables or the values which will be given to previous class, previous methods, that will be accessed to the new class or new methods. That will be the reusability. That is object oriented language. Now you are familiar about the computer and how the computer will be going to store the data. But in computer, where you are going to use the complex data, at that time you have to traverse that data, you have to process that data, and you have to retrieve that data. How that data will be retrieved, and what is the minimum time you have to retrieve that data, and how that can be done. There are various algorithms, various techniques to search the data, various techniques to sort that data, how that data will be stored in a computer system, how that will be executed in that system, and how that data will be retrieved easily. And that all will be considered in a DSU. DSU is going to assign you give the information about how that data will be stored in a computer system, how that data will be stored efficiently in a computer system, and how that data will be retrieved in a minimum time. Because of this efficient storing, you can retrieve that data easily, and how that will be done. This all process will be learned in a DSU, data structure using C. Next, you know about computer screen, how that data, how that images, how that computer screen look like, and how the data will be displayed in a computer system. In a monitor, the monitor will be made up of small pixels, and when you are going to draw or display one of the image in a computer monitor, at that time you have to join that small pixels. When you are going to join that small pixels, you are going to complete your diagram or complete your image. And how that will be happen, how you are going to display, how you are going to draw a line in a computer monitor, how you are going to draw a line in a monitor, on a monitor, how you are going to display that image, and what are the coordinates to join that pixels. That will be learned in a C chart. Now, most important subject is comes to U, that is the database management system. Nowadays, you know that all the work will be goes online. Online sessions will be conducted. Online data will be there. You are going to share your information. You are going to use your Google mails, and you are going to store that information which will be having to us, that will be stored in a mail. How that will be stored? Next, you are having a number of informations online. Then you are using a number of applications like Swiggy, online business. Next one is a you can say Flipkart, Amazon. On that you are having information. You can buy that products. You can apply for that one. Now, how that information will be stored in a computer systems? How your information will be stored in the computer system? For this purpose, you in a computer they are using a database. Large amount of data will be stored in a computer. For that, you have to manage that data. And what is that management? For this purpose, you have to learn database management system. Now, what is database management system? It will be considered, it will be given information to you by that respective staff. But database management system is most important in your computer knowledge, and that all the information will be stored in a database management database. Next, we know computer is a digital electronics device. Digital electronics device is going to work or going to decide, going to give you the information about information in the format of binary language or binary format like 0 and 1. Now, how you are going to process that data? How you are going to know what is the data? Because we don't know binary language, so that we have to know how that data will be processed. How that data will be processed. And for this purpose, you have to learn about digital techniques. In this, there are a number of gates which will be going to process that data, which will be stored on that data. Next, you have to go for that digital techniques for the purpose of know about the operations will be done on your information before storing and before you are retrieving. Next, each and every subject is having a 150 weightage, but database management system and digital techniques are having some different information which will be used or which will be more important in your curriculum. First three subjects, OOP, DSU and CJR, that is object oriented programming using C++, data structure using C, computer graphics. These are the subjects totally based on your C language. If you know about C language, how the programming will be work, how the logic will be implemented, how you are going to execute that one, it will be more useful to you in that three subjects, because OOP is having OOP needs the base of your C. Like OOP, DSU is also having your required the base of C, and likewise OOP and DSU, CJR is also having the base of C. In OOP, little bit when you know that C languages, how that will be executed, how that will be logic will be implemented. Here just a difference that OOP is having a separate or little bit different syntaxes in OOP. Remaining all are same as like of your C language. DSU and CJR is using a C language as it is for your programming. Just you have to execute what in DSU you are going to store the data. That data will be stored efficiently. It will be a sorted order or unsorted order. Again, you have to retrieve that data. In CJAR, using a C language, you have to draw a various diagrams in on your computer screen. And how you are going to display that one, how you are going to imagine that one. Here, your imagination and ideas will be work efficiently. Okay, this is all about your curriculum. If you are having any queries, you can ask me and go ahead for your learning. Okay, last one is I am introducing the staffs which are going to learn you, or which are going to give the informations about these subjects, taught you these subjects. First one is OOP. OOP is going to taught by MJ Consisor. DSU. DSU is going to taught myself, that is Professor Arya Hatigine. And CJAR is going to taught by BN Durgade madam. Database management system is going to taught by DA Bhosle madam. And digital techniques, it is going to taught you by RA Rajmane madam. Okay, this is all about your syllabus coverage. Thank you for all, and we are going to conclude this session. If you are having any queries, you can post your questions on that on our portal, and you can connect with us. Thank you so much.